Well, hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do an overview for the drip faucet, give you a basic outlay of how it works, how you can get involved. Periodically, I like to do these overviews because there's always new people that are coming to the channel, new people that are getting introduced to drip. And I always want to gear it towards new people because those are the people that, could increase the membership base. They'll obviously be putting more funds into the ecosystem. And again, I'll show them how they can actually get started with drip and start creating a passive income day one. So do want to start by saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. It's important that you do your own research and your own due diligence. Only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Because again, in the crypto space, it's important that you're only putting in risk capital. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So I'm going to give you a basic overview of how the faucet works. Of course, I would recommend that you review the detailed white paper that's on the website so you get all the specifics of the taxes, the reservoir. It gives you some information on the reservoir also. And it gives you all the little details. I'm just going to be giving you a basic overview so you have enough information to make an educated decision on whether you or not you want to get started. Okay. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. It says you create the lifestyle you want with a drip and the faucet. Now, there's different parts of the drip network. There's the garden, there's the animal farm that we're going to be relaunching here pretty soon. There's piggy bank, there's also the pig pen. Those are all different parts of the ecosystem. In this particular overview, I'm just going to be focusing on the original contract, which is the faucet. And to me, it is the main hub. Okay, it's the most powerful part of this ecosystem. You can earn 1% a day of your deposit balance until you hit 365%. Okay, that in and of itself is very, very powerful. Yes, there's some volatility with the token. Sometimes the token price is up, sometimes the token price is down. But if you're getting that 1% a day and you're compounding, again, you have put together your own strategy. But if you are compounding, you can really make a nice size profit potentially with the faucet. And I say potentially just to kind of give you I want to set expectations right. I can't get on here and say, oh, you're definitely going to make a profit, even though there's been many, 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 many people, with myself included, that have been extremely profitable with this. But again, just think about it. If you're making a deposit and you're earning 1% a day until you hit 365%, I mean, that in and of itself is pretty powerful. So you can create a part-time income. Some people get involved with drip because they just want financial relief. They want to be able to, make a car payment or maybe pay off some credit card bills or something like that. If you want to make 500 to $1,000 per month, you can do that with the drip faucet. Okay. There's also people that want to quit their job and replace their income. Now, I'm not telling you to quit your job. Okay, I don't I don't know what your financial situation is, but people that are looking for income replacement or job replacement income, they can do that here as well. There's also people that want to make $10,000 per month. So that's pretty powerful. Okay, well, if you're making $10,000 per month, that's obviously, well over a six-figure income. What would your lifestyle be like if you kept your job, kept doing what you're doing, you kept your benefits and all that, right? Never, don't quit your job. I'm not telling you to quit your job, but as a side gig, right, on the internet with crypto, with DeFi, you had an extra $10,000 per month coming in passively. Okay. Then there's people that are big thinkers. They want to make $10,000 per day. There are people inside of uh, the ecosystem here using the faucet, just the faucet without the other parts of the ecosystem. They're making $10,000 per day. It's possible. There's people that are doing it. And I'm not guaranteeing you that you're going to do it. There are no guarantees, right? But it's possible. So very simple. You grow your deposit balance. You can earn 1% of it daily until you hit 365%. Okay. So it says here the first ever deflationary daily ROI platform. You, like I said before, you earn 1% daily on your drip deposit until you hit 365%. After that, you're going to need to create a new account if you want to continue. But even with that, you've basically got 3.65x of what you put in. Okay. The sustainability is created through the different taxes. Okay. There's taxes on every transaction that occurs on the site. So that's where a lot of the sustainability comes from, is all these different taxes. Okay. Again, that's a good thing. These taxes is what enables this platform to continue to run, why it's enabled it to run for about a year and a half now, and why it's continuing to run. Okay. There's also an optional team building referral system. If you want to build a team, again, totally optional. You don't have to. There's many people that don't bother to build a team. However, if you want to build a team, there is a referral system that you can participate in. There's also a compounding mechanism, right? As you get your earnings every day, of course, you can claim them, you can withdraw them. It's totally up to you. You can withdraw your drip, keep it in your wallet, or you can even swap it out for BNB. Totally up to you. Or you can compound it and continue to grow your drip deposit. Remember, the bigger your drip deposit, the more your 1% daily is going to be. Okay. Again, it's been running for more than a year, actually about almost a year and a half now. And I believe we're still at the very beginning stages of this platform. There's so much that is going to be rolled out with the ecosystem, and the drip faucet is at the center of it all. Okay. There's also going to be a layer 2 of the drip faucet that's going to be coming out pretty soon. That's going to just be, icing on the cake. There's also going to be a new drip UI that's going to be coming out. So lots of development happening behind the scenes, but right now the current contract, very, very powerful. So the official token is drip. It's on the Binance Smart Chain. Okay, you can swap BNB for drip in the fountain, which essentially is the exchange on the site. Drip can be deposited into the faucet to provide a daily 1%. And as I mentioned before, your drip rewards comes from the taxes on all drip transactions. Okay. Now, in order to join the faucet, you need to join via a buddy address. Okay, I will leave my buddy address down below. You can use it or not. It's totally up to you, but you need to join using a buddy address. Okay, the minimum deposit is a 1 drip. Players can compound their earnings, as I mentioned before. We call it hydrating, right? Or you can withdraw your earnings. Okay, we call that claiming. You can withdraw your drip to your wallet, keep it as drip if you want, or you can swap it out for BNB. It's totally up to you. Players can then hold drip in their wallet or swap BNB via the fountain, which is the in-house DEX we have on the site. Okay. There's also an airdrop feature. This feature allows you to reward your team. Again, it's just a way for you to incentivize your team, where you can, set up different contests or lotteries or things of that nature, where you can take drip and essentially, reward your team members who are exhibiting the right behavior, I guess. And if they have a net positive account, they need to have a net positive account. Otherwise, their address is not going to show up in the airdrop feature. If they have a net positive account, they can qualify and you can airdrop them. Okay. Now, the airdrops don't go to their wallet, it goes to their deposit balance. Okay. Now, the optional team building side, players can join using your buddy address. You must hold BREEP tokens in your wallet to qualify to earn referral commissions. I'll show you how much BREEP you need to earn to qualify for different levels in your downline. You also have to have a net positive account to qualify for referral commissions. So if you don't have a net positive account, you're not going to qualify for referral commissions. If you're not holding BREEP in your wallet, you're not going to qualify for referral commissions as well. And again, I think this is very, very smart. It enables to solidify the price of BREEP, which is another token that Forex Shark, who's a developer of this, has created. He has a whole ecosystem. And again, one part of the ecosystem actually plays into the other parts of the ecosystem, which is great. Okay. So here's the team building side. If you want to access referral commissions from your downline, you need to have BREEP in your wallet. Okay. Now, if you hold 2 BREEP in your wallet, you'll open up your first level of referral commissions. If you have 3 BREEP in your wallet, you're going to open up your second level. 5 BREEP in your wallet, you'll open up the third level, and so forth and so on. You can see the breakdown right here. Ultimately, if you want to open up 12 levels of referral commissions, you have to hold 377 BREEP. Now, again, you can hold as many or as little as you want. Let's say you just want to hold 20, 21. You'll open up 6 levels of your downline. And again, this is optional if you even want to do this to begin with. But if you want to, this is the breakdown on that part. Okay. So the ecosystem, the drip faucet, is a fully functional and sustainable project. It is a center of the ecosystem, which includes the reservoir, drip garden, piggy bank, animal farm. Not pretty soon, there's going to be, Scratchy. There's going to be a lending product. There's going to be an insurance product. There's going to be all sorts of different products that are going to be rolled out over the next year and a half to 2 years. Forex Shark has mentioned in different interviews that these products are pretty much already built. He obviously can't roll them out all at once, So over the next year and a half to 2 years, there's just going to be product over product over product that's going to be rolled out from this ecosystem. And if you have a position in the faucet, I believe you'll be benefiting from all of that. Okay. So very, very, very cool. So how do you get started? I'm going to show you here real quick on the website how to get started. It's super duper simple. Let me go there and show you right here. So essentially, if you click the link down below, you're going to see this site come up. You're going to have to connect your wallet. Now, I'm going to assume that you know how to get on the Binance Smart Chain and you have BNB in your wallet. But essentially what you're going to do is you're going to connect your wallet. Okay, then you're going to see your wallet address right here. Here you have the different stats you can look at. You can look at your available balance. This is where your rewards go, right? Every your passive profits is going to be showing up right here. This is the deposit balance, how much drip you have deposited into the contract. You're going to be getting 1% a day of this, and that essentially is going to go over here. And then once you have a balance over here, you can claim it or hydrate, okay? As you can see here, there's buttons here to do that. You can hydrate, which is compound, claim, which is to withdraw to your wallet. This shows you how much drip you've claimed already. This shows you your referral rewards. This is your max payout, very important. And then this shows your team. If you want to build a team, it shows your direct team and your total team, okay? Now, how do you know you have a net positive account? If your deposit balance is greater than your claimed balance, then you are net positive, okay? And vice versa. If your claimed is higher than your deposit balance, then you have a net negative account. Okay, so that's a very simple way to do that. Here's where you would choose your buddy. Okay, again, I'll leave my buddy address down below. Essentially, it's my wallet address. But you can take the buddy address, you can copy and paste it right here. Click update. Once you update it, you're going to see that buddy address right here. You cannot change it once you update, so make sure you're using the right buddy address. Now, if you don't want to use someone's buddy address, you can always click on support marketing and development. That'll be going to you'll be connected to the team's wallet. The downside of that, if you want to call it that, okay, not that it's not really a downside, but if you want to call it that, is you're not going to qualify for any airdrops because the team wallet never. When I talk about team, I'm not talking about my team. I'm talking about the actual team, right? The team, the Drips team, right? They don't do any airdrops. Okay, for me, I do airdrops. Okay, so if you want to use my buddy address, you want to be connected to me. Copy and paste the address down below. Put it right here. Update, and you'll be connected to me on that part. Okay. So again, very, very simple. You can see here, you can see your drip balance here. You might say, well, how do I get a drip balance? I'm going to show you how to get drip in a second here. But just to finish off this page, this is where you would do the airdrops for your team. Again, if you want to build a team, you can do airdrops from here. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Okay. Now, how do you get drip? You go to the swap. This is you click swap right here. This is the fountain. Essentially, this is the DEX that they have over here. So you can see your BNB. Excuse me, not the BNB. You can see the price of drip. You can see your BNB balance, and you can see your drip balance. Okay. Let's say, for example, you had BNB in your wallet. Make sure you have enough BNB to cover gas fees as well. But you would put here how much BNB you want to put in. Let's just say I had 10 BNB. That would essentially get me a minimum of 360 drip. Okay. Now if this is the first time you're using the site, you might have to approve the transaction, but that's okay. But essentially, this is how you would get some drip. You would swap BNB for drip, and then vice versa. If you had drip in your wallet, let's say you claimed you want to lock in some profit, you can take your drip you have in your balance right here, type it in here. Let's say you had 100 drip. I don't know. That would essentially give you a minimum of almost 2.3 BNB. You would have to approve this if this is the first time you're using it, and then click on sell. Okay. So very simple to use it. Okay. Essentially, you're swapping BNB for drip, and then the reverse process if you want to swap drip for BNB. Okay. Now let's just say you got BNB, you got some, you took a BNB, you swapped it out for some drip, and now you have drip in your wallet. You would click on Faucet, and then here you would see what your drip balance is from here. You would type in how much drip you want to put in. Let's just say whatever it is. You would click deposit, and then once the transaction gets confirmed, you would see your balance right here. Now, bear in mind, there is a 10% tax. We already talked about the taxes, right? But you're going to see here your balance, okay, your deposit, okay, and then from here you're going to get 1% a day on whatever this is right here, and it's going to go here, okay. So again, very simple, very straightforward. You can play around with the site. You know, trust me, you're not going to break any buttons or anything. You can play around with it. Click through here. This is the reservoir. We didn't even talk about the reservoir. Just want to keep it simple. I just wanted to talk about the faucet and the fountain. A reservoir we'll talk about in another video. Here's where you would get the white paper if you want to download the white paper. Here's where you would buy Breep, right? If you want to get Breep. And again, if you want to switch out the language. Okay, so again, very, very simple and straightforward, guys. Hopefully this made sense for you. You got some value from this. If you're new to the community or if you're new to my channel, you know, the drip faucet is something that we're pretty heavy into. We talk about a lot. And if you want to participate, you know, again, I covered everything on this video, important things that you need to know. Of course, go look at the white paper yourself if you want. But yeah, I'll leave my buddy here just down below if you want to use it. Again, do your own research, risk capital only. And that's pretty much it for this overview, guys. I will catch you on the next video. Peace.